I just stumbled upon a mind-blowing fact: there's a high chance my digital twin already exists, and I'm not even sure what that means for my life. It's a bit unsettling, to be honest. You're probably wondering what I'm talking about, and that's exactly what we're going to explore. As I started digging deeper, I realized that my digital twin is essentially a virtual replica of me, created using my personal data. It's like a digital clone that can mimic my behaviors, preferences, and even predict my future actions. But how is this possible, you ask? Well, it all starts with the vast amounts of personal data we're generating every day, from social media posts to online purchases. And that's where predictive AI comes in. It's like a superpower that can analyze this data and create an incredibly accurate digital twin. Think of it like a master puzzle solver, taking all the pieces of your online life and creating a complete picture of who you are. But it's not just about knowing your favorite coffee shop or what you like to watch on Netflix, it's about using this information to predict your next move. It's a bit like the recommendation algorithms used by streaming services, but on steroids. They've gotten so good at predicting what we want to watch that it's almost scary. But what if I told you that this technology is being used in ways that go far beyond entertainment? We're talking about surveillance, and it's a topic that's both fascinating and terrifying. As I delved deeper into this world, I started to think about the implications of having a digital twin. It's like having a virtual shadow that follows you everywhere, always watching and learning. But what if this shadow starts to influence your decisions, or even control them? It sounds like science fiction, but it's not as far-fetched as you might think. For instance, imagine you're browsing through a website, and suddenly you see ads that are tailored to your interests. That's not a coincidence, it's your digital twin at work, helping companies to target you with precision. And it's not just about advertising, it's about using this technology to predict and influence our behavior. It's a bit like the story of the cookie that's used to track your online activities, but instead of just tracking, it's actually shaping your experience. But here's the thing, we're not just talking about online behavior, we're talking about real-life consequences. Your digital twin can affect your credit score, your job prospects, and even your social relationships. It's like having a permanent record that follows you everywhere, and it's not always accurate. As someone who's excited about technology, I have to admit that this raises some serious concerns. I mean, who has control over this digital twin, and how do we ensure that it's not used against us? It's a question that's been on my mind a lot lately, and I'm not sure I have all the answers. As we navigate this complex world of digital twins and predictive AI, we need to think about the potential risks and benefits. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with many moving pieces. We need to consider the impact on our personal lives, our relationships, and our society as a whole. And that's where you come in. I want to hear your thoughts on this topic. What if your digital twin starts to develop its own personality, or even its own goals? It sounds like a plot from a sci-fi movie, but it's a possibility that we can't ignore. It's a bit like the concept of artificial intelligence surpassing human intelligence. It's a topic that's both fascinating and unsettling. As I reflect on this, I realize that we're at a crossroads. We can choose to embrace this technology and all its possibilities, or we can take a step back and think about the consequences. It's a personal decision, but it's one that requires some serious consideration. And that's where I'd like to leave you today, with a thought-provoking question that's been on my mind lately. What does it mean to be human in a world where our digital twins exist? It's a question that I don't have an answer to, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're as curious about this topic as I am, and you want to explore more of the intersection of technology and humanity, then I invite you to join me on this journey. Just subscribe to my channel, and let's explore the future together.